recording this computer. Okay, awesome. All right, guys. It is today, June 22nd, and today is the first week of the One Funnel Away Challenge Mission 1, which I know that some of us have already done the One Funnel Away Challenge, but I think if the more we talk about it and the more we repeat it, and I think we just want to become masters at our own craft, right? The reason why I asked you, Janelle, to do the 30-day challenge, because I know it's going to give you that awakening moment of you trying to say, how the heck am I supposed to market my whatever company you're with? You're going to get that awakening minute. You're going to say, wow, why have I not done this before? And I'm telling you, because I got that all moment. And when I did that, it actually awakened myself to help other people accomplish the same thing. And I do have I think I'm working with 12 clients right now, creating sales funnels and things like that. Mark O'Donnell being one of them. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to do this on every Saturday. And the reason why is because I know you already had the challenge going on with Russell, right? Who else? Give me some other names. Steven and Julie, right? So those three are the ones that are going to teach you. But I think that even though we're with all these people and they're helping one another, I think it's very important for us to get them together and say, man, I'm struggling with this. I don't know what they mean and so forth. So this is not for me to teach. It's actually for all of us to like re-engage. And actually some people like Esther and Mark who have already done it and probably doing it again, that they can help you and help me and help all of us understand is how do we put it all together? And so I think that's what's most important thing. And now I understand why the mission is changing that belief system, right? Because I think that's the biggest thing about us is like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. So I want to ask Mark, see what he can tell us about the last challenge for the first week, what he got out of it. I'm not sure if you're doing it again this month. But I know we have the books and everything anyways. So I love to see people re-engaging and kind of like doing it again and again and again is what's going to make us perfect. I'm here at the office right now. I've been here since 9 o'clock working on funnels. That's all I've been doing. So Mark, what can you give us a feedback on what you learned the first week? Can't hear you. All right, well, you get your volume on. Well, let's start different then. Janelle, you did the first week. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to put you on the spot. I'm going to tell you what I got out of the first week. To me, it was just trying to change that belief system that we have, right? Those fears that I don't know if I can do this, and just be comfortable of this. This is not for you to learn how to do funnels. It's not. It's for you to understand how people are very successful in the industry, are creating marketing systems, and how are they duplicating, those people hitting ranks a lot. Guess what they're doing? They're doing sales funnels. They're not talking to 1,000 people. I know that, okay? And the reason why I know that, just so you know, so that way you'll know, what is this really true? I know that because I have hacked people that do the same thing, that are making thousands of dollars, and I see what they're doing. They're doing sales funnels. So they're auto recruiting people online. They're not talking to Tia and Theo. I'm not saying that we should not. I'm saying because that part of the network marketing is the foundation. Learn how to talk to people. If you can't talk to people face to face, what happens when you bring them from online to offline? It's going to be the same thing. So practicing with people and like the wellness programs and things like that is just the foundation. But going to this 30 days is going to be to prepare us to go to the next level in marketing. What's your next level after you finish talking to all your tias and tios? Who do you talk to? It's hard, right? So after that is what you do is understanding that there is another way. Most people, and the reason why I say that, I'm so glad that you're here, because most people will quit network marketing because they say, just too many people telling me, no, this is not for me. I don't know what I'm doing. And it's not that. It's that instead of trying to find your people in Missouri, Why? What? Let's just say it's a new company. Let's just say the globally company, right? If it's people in the story, you and Sarah probably already talked to everybody, right? So if you did, exactly, and if you did, now what happens? You run out of people. Like, how do you find new people? And I think doing it online and going through the one funnel away challenge is going to give you that awakening moment. So, Mark, are you back?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to restart Zoom.
Tell me what you got out of the 30-day, the first week.
So not knowing anything at all about this and coming in, there was so many things that I picked up. You know, Russell does an amazing job, as Julie does, in the videos of explaining everything. So to me, being scratch, I mean, being a complete novice at this, it's so amazing to be able to go in a short period of time, be able to learn the things that they teach us and to be able to implement it. And I had so many things going on besides this, so I didn't get as much done as I wanted to. That's why I want to do it again, and I've got to re-register, so I do plan on taking it again. But there's just so much information, and you're going to want to go back and watch the videos again and watch the videos again, and just be like a sponge. I mean, you're really going to want to take it in.
Yeah, and I think for this week, what we were talking about is what was it that we got the first 1 week, and I'll tell you what it was, so you guys remember, and you can remember. Good, think back for you and Esther, and think back, see if this was the same way for you. And it was crushing false beliefs. What was that one thing you said that you figured that you really thought it was one of your false beliefs?
For me,
yes.
Honestly, being a novice, I really thought I knew a lot, and I think a lot of it comes from my technology background and being in the cellular business, for 27 years. So, like, I thought I knew a lot about marketing because of what I had seen. Excuse my language, I didn't know crap. So it really, really helps you to take on a new mindset, and just the encouragement to daily do Facebook Lives. And I had gotten away from doing Facebook Lives because I was getting critiqued by people that, quite honestly, I shouldn't have listened to. So my encouragement would be yourself. Javier and I have talked about this. Be real. I mean, be raw. Be who you are, because quite honestly, and you've probably not met her yet, Janelle, but a friend of mine, Angela Marie, who's a life coach, I really encouraged her to just be real. Be who you are, because at the end of the day, there's going to be one or two people out there that really need to hear you and hear your story. And then from there, you're just going to be able to reach out to so many people. So that's my encouragement to anybody that listens to this in the future is we've got to be who we are. We're going to touch people's lives, whether we realize it or not.
Yeah.
And just, God created us to be who we are. And so trying to be somebody else or, trying to mimic somebody else, it's just, we're robotic, so we need to be us.
Right. Awesome. It's funny you said that, because I wrote something on June 19th and I posted it. It was just, there's no point of trying to be somebody else because everybody else is already taken.
Mm-hmm. Very much.
Can we get a one of you guys have to buy me a microphone? Mic drop. Boom. Right? I mean, we always try to and I'm gonna piggyback on that. Even me, guys, just so you know, me, that I've been doing marketing for 15 years, website design. I do graphic, Photoshop. I do, logos. I do video editing. Honestly, I thought I knew what I was doing. But when I know, just so you know, I'm being very real. I know my calling is to do this for the rest of my life. Marketing, but true marketing. And to teach people how to market. What do you think is Saturday when I could be partying or doing whatever, going to be at the gym? But I'm here, guys. Look, I got all my stuff. I got my funnel, hacker book, cookbook. I'm designing. I'm doing this. Of course, I'm drinking my energy. I'm drinking my time. Because we have to want it bad enough to know and let all those. Then this mission was about crushing false beliefs. You can do this, and you can go through this month. And let me tell you one thing, you're going to feel like quitting. Who's on the iPhone? Somebody's logged in as an iPhone. Who is that?
Me. I don't know if you can see.
It's me, Javi.
Okay. So I seen you on, so you're on two different ones. Okay, got it. So Esther, since you jumped on there, tell me what you got. What was your false belief that you were trying to crush, that you needed to crush? Hello.
Esther.
Wait, I'm having trouble with my phone too. Sorry.
Oh, that's Pat.
Oh,
Yes.
that's Pat. Patricia in the house. Okay. And Esther, okay, Pat, so you're there?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me unmute iPhone unmute. Let me see.
Mute.
Okay, can you there? Pat?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Yes.
hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you loud and clear. So tell us about your false belief. What was that one false belief that you said? Because I know one thing about you, Pat. This is the second month you're doing, and now you got your brother doing it. You see how it duplicates, guys? Because when we get that, we want to share with somebody else. Janelle, you're not even in my downline. But I know that I know that we get paid based on the value we bring into not your downline, but the marketplace. Whatever the marketplace is at. Just that one time. You know, I believe that one time the event that I went to go meet you and your husband, I think I went just to meet you guys because I love you guys. I love who you are. And that was so amazing. And to me, look where it's at. It's about developing those relationships. But Pat, tell us what your false belief was. Esther, Pat.
I can share what my false belief was about it.
Okay, go for it.
I just feel like I had a pretty narrow or maybe old school idea of network marketing, you know, Mary Kay style, we'll call it. Probably shouldn't drop names, but, you know, host a party, bring people in, share your stuff, and have them buy something from you. And if you're lucky, maybe you could trick somebody into jumping on board. But it was very, just very narrow tunnel vision of it, like just who's in your little circle, who's in your town, and if they can bring their friends. And that's all I saw. And you know, meeting people that are super successful in this business, and like, well, if they're that way, why can't I be that way? You know, I should be able to do this too. But I just was, my vision was so narrow, so old school, that I didn't understand this whole thing. So trying to get past that and being able to connect to people that I don't know, that I'm never probably ever going to meet in my life, but still be able to bring them in through this opportunity. Just trying to open my eyes to that has been hard.
Yeah, that's really good. I think we need to understand that. I think we miss the misconcept in network marketing is that we got a product and we just got to talk to everybody about it. But I don't think that, let's think about this. It doesn't matter what product it is that you have. You're a marketer. So what you have to find is what vehicle are you going to use to get your word to other people, right? It's powerful. It's so true. I'm like, it doesn't matter if it's Globally, if it's Herbalife, if it's, you know, Solis, whatever the company is, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you as a marketer need to figure out how, and I learned that this yesterday, how are you going to get that word to somebody else? How? You know, I was talking to Mark, and thank you, Mark, for posting the stuff on the group, because I texted him. I said, hey, Mark, please, can you post it? Because I did it on the Messenger, but I wanted to do it on both. I said, because I got blocked from Facebook. I can't post on groups for 24 hours. But I'd rather have that problem. I'm in Facebook jail. So what? But I'd rather have that problem than to never post. And the reason is because a lot of us here on the 90-day plan, do you see the trend of how many people, the same people, are going through the 90-day, going through the 30-day challenge, going through the stuff like that? Why? Because it doesn't, you're not going for the masses. You're going for those few people. Jesus brought Christianity to where it's at with 12 disciples. So don't think you need 1 million people or 1,000 people to become millionaire. You don't. You need 12 amazing people that believe in you and that can go to the race with you. And that's all that matters. And that's all we have to do. my belief was the same thing, kind of like Mark. I've done marketing for years. I'm great graphic designer. I do flyers. I'm actually working on a logo right now for somebody else too, but one of Mark's friends. But I didn't know that there is a process of a sales funnel. You know, we think, so guys, by the way, sales funnel is not ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is just a software that we use to accomplish that. And it's actually, just so you know, I've done my research. You don't have to go do the research. I've done it. It's probably the top software today that will accomplish your goals without you having, engineers and this and whatever. The thing is this, that when you start creating, when you understand the sales funnel strategy, it doesn't matter if you do it with ClickFunnels, but you can also do a sales funnel through your Facebook page. Like, how do you get person from step 1 to step 2 to step 3 to come into you, to go into your Facebook group and then marinate them, get them from a cold lead into a hot lead? That's really what it is. That's a sales funnel. It's the process, steps of getting a customer through the store. I don't know if you guys seen the other training I did last week about what is a sales funnel. Pat, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, great.
Tell us. I want to hear from you. What was your false belief? Because I don't think I've heard that. I don't think I remember. What was your false belief that you needed a crush?
Well, I've always worked every day of my life with a company. I've never been an entrepreneur. I've never done this before. I don't really know about marketing and all that, but boy, have I learned from you, Javi, and from the team. I have just, it's opened my eyes big time. And I realized that I can do this. I just gotta keep focused, and I gotta keep pushing at it, and I will get through this. But a lot of the stuff that I'm learning here, it's amazing, because I also went to school, got my degrees, and I'm like, I never learned any of this, which I could apply. Plus, I always told you that I want to retire, and I know this is I don't know if this is bad, but I always tell myself, I don't want to be a Walmart greeter. I don't want to retire and be at Walmart. I want to do my business online. So for me, this is really important, and I know I can do this. I watch a lot of videos. I just gotta now go out and apply everything, and everything that you're teaching. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. So I just gotta keep going.
I know. And one thing that I had a conversation with Pat, I think it was the last weekend. Remember our conversation?
Yeah.
On Saturday?
Well, there was a lot of things we discussed.
Well, remember what we were talking about? And it was like, she was saying, well, I want to create these parties, and I want to do this, and I want to go talk to people. And I kind of put the perspective to you, right? Remember?
Yes, that opened my eyes too.
Exactly.
Like, why am I doing that?
So I'm going to share with that with them. And it was, I'm sure you guys seen it because it was on the Facebook group. If you don't seen it, you can go back from last Saturday. And I'm trying to make it a commitment to be here for the next 4 Saturdays for you guys. I've done it before. I instead of talking to you guys, I can be successful online. But I know that in order for me to be successful, I got to bring the value to people, and you are those people that I want to bring the value to, because that will duplicate, and eventually we'll have 100 people in here. And that's why I have the 10X group for, and the 10X marketing and coaching. One of the things that we talked about was, and this is what you got to be very careful. Be very careful with this, because our mindsets will tell us, we're used to the marketing strategy of, I'm going to go network with people. I'm going to go to events. I'm going to create a house party and stuff like that. And you can do that. But what you don't understand is that it doesn't matter what you're doing. You are paying to acquire a customer, whether it's online, whether it's by time or by money. How? Because if you're doing it by time, if you're going out there networking with people and stuff like that, like maybe Janelle, Janelle, I know you have a business, and moms are coming to you, right? And you probably are talking to them about maybe an opportunity to say, hey, you know what, I'm doing, I would definitely, use those resources. But like some of us, Mark, works for himself, and so do I. But I realized, I'm like, if I'm going to go out there and go talk to, go and network mixers and stuff like that, you are paying money for that. You're paying money by your time, and you're paying money by gas money, and whatever else you're spending if you're having your one drink or whatever it is that you're having, or the appetizer or whatever it is, or the donation or something to get in, right? So add those numbers up, and grab those numbers, understand sales funnel, and put the same system and pay for ads online. I promise you, that's how successful people are doing it. They're not out there. They're not out there network mixers. You don't see millionaires on network mixers, do you?
No.
Sometimes you may. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, but millionaires came to realize that what works and what doesn't work. So we have to learn from those people. And I'm sharing that with you because these are the things that I'm getting the all moments from, and I want to share them with you guys so you can have the same thing. And I hope that that's what's helping people get in those. Wow, I never understood that. And then again, with guys, 12:26. I don't want to take too much of your time. I know you guys have a busy day, like all of us. One thing that is talking about building belief and certainty. Let me see what is that. Okay, finding the time. I know this is going to be very huge. I know some of us, and I know some people that have stopped doing the challenge like the third week, and it was because now they feel that they're backed up. You may get backed up, but it's about you catching up. You know, you just don't quit your job, do you? You just don't walk away from it. Well, why would you walk away on this $100 investment? I promise you, this $100 investment is probably going to be one of the best investments you'll ever make in your life. I would never say that if I had not done it. It just makes a huge difference. It helped me so much to understand the process, because before I started making sales funnels, I went through this class. I'm like, how the heck am I going to try to figure it out on my own instead of having the people that are masters, Russell Brunson, Stephen Larson, and Julie, teach me how to do it. For $100, you'll never get that. And then to me, and I brought this little mastermind class together because I want to hear from you guys. Like, we're real, like we know each other, right? Yeah. So why not hear it from one another? Are you having problems finding the time this week? Are you guys having a problem finding the time to do this work? Did you have a problem through the whole 30 days? Pat?
Well, just again, it was a time, but I'm doing it again. So I know what you mean. Like you sometimes have to do it a few times before you actually get it, you know, but yeah. It's good. It's all good. I'm going to not quit.
Me too. I mean, I think I did it. I think in my first time I did it, I went through the third week and I got so backed up and I said, forget it. And then next week I did 2 weeks. I sat down and I did 4 hours and I caught up to it. And that's the way I was able to finish it. Just think about this. It's all false beliefs again. If you think you can, if you think you can't, you're right. You won't. You either you want or you'll find an excuse not to. And I believe that, you know, in our spirituality life, we need to understand that all those things are attack of the devil, Satan, who's attacking you, to giving you, to put in stumbling blocks in front of you, telling you can't when you really can. Yeah. Come on, guys. We all can find 1 hour to work on yourself each day. Mm-hmm. And the more you work on yourself, the more value you're going to bring. So they say that you get paid based on the value you bring to the marketplace, right? So think about how much more value you're going to have within 30 days. Nobody say you're going to be an expert at it. I don't think Russell Brunson or Stephen Larson or all these big people, these people are making millions and millions of dollars creating sales funnels. So I'm not telling you to go to learn how to create them and do all this stuff. I'm not telling you. I'm just asking you to learn the process, because that process is going to help you everywhere, right?
True.
Like me, my vision, so you guys know my vision, my ultimate vision is to create a team, a huge team here in San Antonio that we're going to be creating massive sales funnels for big companies. I'm doing it already. And that's my vision. And then on the side, I'm offering all my people a retirement plan, which is residual income.
Correct.
So win-win.
That's
my vision. I think you guys that come here to the office all the time know that, but I want to share it with you, Janelle. And I know we're recording this. I'm going to upload it because some people were not able to jump on board, but I hope they catch up. And if you're not on the call, I hope that you are next weekend, because you made a commitment to be on this. You made a commitment to yourself, not to me. This is not for me. It's really not. I know this stuff. This is for you, because I want to give you that awakening of, and that way people like Janelle's like, this is your first time doing network marketing, right? Is that your first time?
First time.
Exactly. So that's your first time doing network marketing. most of us, we learned the hard way. I know I did. Man, I got so tired talking to my friends. I don't even think they see me. They were seeing me coming. They're like, "Uh-oh, he's coming." And I was a salesperson, so I would tell them, I said, "Look, I give you a VIP bottle if you buy from me." Don't even laugh.
I know.
But you know, I will find ways to do that, right? But today I understand that the best way to do it is actually going and doing it online. The aha moment, right, Mark? So anyways, I know it's 1:30. Today I just wanted to be short and simple and know that I know the first week was talking about crushing false beliefs. Anything you guys want to, want to let us know before we go through the next 3 weeks? Some of us that they just started, like Janelle, and some of us who have already done it, like Mark and Pat.
I think the note-taking part is going to be critical for anybody that comes on. Be prepared to take notes. Be prepared to maybe stop the video and go back a little bit to re-listen to that nugget maybe that you're going to pull out. Again, my career was engineering and managing for AT&T, and so this is completely different. And so I find myself wanting to go back. Like I used to get new equipment, I would unpackage it, I'd unbox it, and I would learn it. This is going to take me a little bit longer because this isn't my wheelhouse, but we can't be frustrated at ourselves. We've got to just be willing to push through.
Okay. Appreciate you sharing that because it is true. By the way, if you have not gotten it, Janelle, you'll get this with notes, and you can take notes and you'll have the whole thing. Did you get it already?
Mine's in the mail. It should be here. It's not here.
Okay.
It should be. I know it's in the mail. I don't know where it is. I haven't tracked it. But.
Cool. No, it usually takes about 7 days, so you'll get it, and then you don't want to need it until next week, anyways. But and Pat.
I feel like for my time management thing, because it does take a little time, I just padded this into my our 90-day challenge, as far as like that's part of my development that I need to do. And so I just built it in there into that time, into my DMOs, so that way it gets done. And sometimes it's the middle of the night, and sometimes it's before the sun comes up, but trying to get it all in there and get it all done. So.
Absolutely. That's what I was going to say. Most of us are in the 90-day challenge, but implement it into part of your 90 days. Even if you did, because I did it 2 times, so you can do 2 times in a row. I'm doing it. This is my 3rd time going over it. But why am I doing it with you guys? Because every time I get something new from it. Like while I'm talking to you guys, I'm really training myself too, because I want to see hey, you know what? I missed that last month, right? Hey, Pat, you there?
I'm here.
So what can you share with us so we can go into next week?
There's a lot to learn, so just stay focused again, because seriously, you can fall behind, like you said, and try not to fall behind. Just try to stay on top of it, because there's a lot of videos. There's, but you can, like you said, Janelle, the 1 hour, whatever time it is. You're like me. I have to sometimes at 5 in the morning I'm doing it, or sometimes it's 11 o'clock at night when I'm doing it. But I try to at least fit it into the day. So that's a good thing.
All right, guys. Well, I don't want to take any more of your time. I'm gonna upload it if you guys want to review it again. But I know that this week was our false beliefs. So work on your false belief. Work on your time management. What do they say? Time management. And then know that you can do it, and just reach out to me or to any of us here if we can do anything to help you understand anything whatsoever. This week is going to be talking about the what was it? I think it's a hook, story, and offer.
An offer is the first one. Yeah,
is the first one. Mission failure with pre-training, mission 2. Was it this week? I guess it was. Oh, the 10 secrets. So get ready to get some secrets down. Cool deal? Awesome.
Good.
Well, guys, Saturday, I will stay here and work for a couple more hours. And I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, rest of the week. We're online. I'll upload it right now, put it on YouTube, put it on there. I'll do all that stuff for you guys so you can go back and listen to it if you need to. Cool?
Awesome.
Thanks, Coach.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you
bye.
all.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye.